Hey guys, it's LaKeisha Hankins here. For those of you who are new to me, I am your courageous accountability coach. I work with female entrepreneurs to help them ditch the hustle and build a solid business online without all the hustle and grind, right? So I wanted to share with you today some quick tips on how to find the right accountability partner. Okay, so not all accountability partners are created equal. So I wanted to get on here and share this information with you. But for the most part, let me just back up for a second. When it comes to accountability, it plays a major role in your success. Okay. And then finding the right accountability partner based on your goals and your needs is very critical. Okay. So having the right person in your life can help hold you accountable, and it increases your chances of success by 95%. So imagine where you are now, and imagine if you don't have an accountability partner, and maybe you're doing great right now, but maybe you find yourself putting some things off or getting stuck on a task for way too long, or setting deadlines and not being able to achieve them. Imagine what having an accountability partner could do for you, right? Because this could be the extra boost in the right direction that you need to, really just pivot and have, you know, and hit your success and maybe make profit in your business consistently. And if you are, following my channel, most of the time, most of the people I connect with are entrepreneurs. And if you are in business, right, you are in business to make money. And your customers are not going to be the ones to hold you accountable. They're not, they're like, okay, I hope she posts this product, or, waiting for your next product or your services. But if they are, then that is great, especially if you've done some market research and you know that people are interested in what it is that you have, and you have a product that's coming up, that is amazing to be able to have, customers ready, to purchase, ready to buy. But sometimes that is not the case, right? So maybe you need that extra accountability. So, and outside of yourself, especially if you are a solo entrepreneur. And so, like I said, working with the right person can help you jumpstart your goals, but also assure that you keep making progress. Especially, like I said, you find yourself putting things off. You want someone who's going to be disciplined as you, or even more disciplined, right? You want someone that is going to hold you to whatever it is that you said that you're going to do, and somebody who's basically going to call you on your shit. If you're not showing up, you're not doing the work, or you're making excuses, things of that sort. So you want to make sure that it's a good fit. Okay, you want someone whose goals are complementary to your goals. Okay, so that way working towards the same goals. You have, some things in mind, some like things in mind, right? Like you're like-minded, so to speak. Your goals, support each other. And also, you don't want to necessarily depend on, friends and family, especially if, again, you're not going to stick to it, or you end up ruining that relationship with them, or they're trying to hold you accountable. Maybe you got a friend or a spouse or someone, and you feel like they're nagging you. Okay, so sometimes it's good to have someone outside of your immediate circle to hold you accountable, to work with. And know what type of person you are. Do you need someone who's going to cheer you on? Do you need the extra motivation? Personality matters as well. So you want to make sure, like I said, you want to find someone based on the goals and the needs that you have. And you want to make sure you work with the right person, someone who's going to hold you accountable and call you and your staff, right? Maybe someone with a similar or complementary goal. So one of the things I also do when I work one-on-one with clients is I specifically, in our intake session, like our beginning session, when we're beginning to work together, I actually ask them, like, how do you want me to hold you accountable? And let me see if I actually have that up. I think I may have closed it. So I usually ask in my meetings with them, like, hey, if you said you were going to do XYZ by, this day, and if you haven't did it, how do you want me to hold you accountable? Would you like me to reschedule the session? Would you like to spend the meeting discussing, why you didn't move forward, or what the issue was, how you could have better managed your time? Like, how do you want me to hold you accountable? If they're doing it again, Maybe it's like, hey, do you need to reprioritize? Are these goals still important to you? Do we need to discuss some time management? Or do we need to identify the root cause of what it is that's holding you back, why you are not moving forward and constantly, not showing up and getting the work done? What are those roadblocks, right? So those are some different things that I do when I'm working, especially individually with people. Maybe it means you might need to revise your goals or so. So you want someone who can be able to pinpoint those things when there's an issue, right? When you're not showing up, you're not doing the work, you're not having success. You want to also work with someone who is not afraid to give you feedback. And you can't be afraid to receive that feedback, right? You want someone who's going to ask you those tough questions and, say, hey, how about this and, that. Of course, you want to make sure your goals, your vision and stuff belongs to you. But sometimes having a different perspective, someone looking from the outside can help you get that breakthrough moment. Okay. Another thing that you could do is join an accountability group or program. So I actually host an accountability group on Facebook called the Female Entrepreneurs Accountability, group, and it's for service based, even product based, pretty much female entrepreneurs who need some additional support and community when it comes to, achieving their goals. Okay, so a lot of times what I find, and it's happened to me before too, you join a coaching program or so, and then after that coaching program, if that coach or that mentor does not offer, an ongoing, way of support, then sometimes you're out there, you're lost, you're shooting from the hip, or you're trying to just get it done by yourself. So this is a community where you can come in, share your weekly goals, check in. We also have co-working sessions, goal setting workshops, boot camps, all these different things, available, and also the opportunities to partner with an accountability partner, someone again who can relate to you, someone who's possibly on the same time zone. Maybe if you don't have kids, you want to be able to partner with someone else who does not have kids, because your lifestyle is going to be totally different and stuff. Someone who has kids, you're a little bit more flexible because you understand you have other roles, tasks, other hats that you have to wear and stuff. So they may be more understanding, of some things. Okay, so those things you definitely want to keep in mind when you're looking at an accountability partner. Are we a good fit? Okay, and I'll put the link below for those of you who may be interested in joining the Female Entrepreneurs Accountability Group. And another thing that you could do is hire a coach or mentor. Don't be afraid to ever invest in your business. Okay, so hiring a coach was one of the best things that I could have did when I first, got started in this industry. I wanted to, create this 90-day program, and it took me forever to get this 90-day program, launched when I was doing it on my own. The minute I hired a coach, that whole thing just changed. And I was able to get that program, done within, 30 days or so. And what helped me is, hey, we met bi-weekly. So I knew when I showed up to that call that I needed to have my stuff done. And also I was investing. Okay. Nobody has time or money to be wasting. So when you are committed and invested into something, you're going to show up, you're going to do the work, right? Unless there's fear or something else that is stopping you. But a good coach or mentor should be able to see that, help you address that, and push through that so you can reach your goals or so. Right. So hiring a coach and a mentor is definitely important when it comes to, business. And look at all the successful entrepreneurs that they're not doing it alone. I'm sure they have some form of accountability partners or coach, and they may have, several of them. I've had spiritual advisors, I've had, life coach, business coach, different things, are working with different people for different areas of my life. Okay, so that is, some of the things I just really just wanted to be able to share with you today, because I believe it's so important, to have an accountability. And accountability, really it's a skill. It's a skill that grows, and it grows with practice. So you got to take charge of your life. And that's by assuming responsibility for your actions. Okay. And when you do this, you empower yourself to have a bigger and brighter, future, be able to achieve those goals that you want to achieve. Okay. So I'm really excited, and I just wanted to just hop on here and share that with you. Hope you got some value from out of this. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, make sure you know, like, comment, share, love, all that different stuff. And if you want to be a part of this phenomenal Facebook group where we really get in there and work on, you know, doing the work. It's a growing community. I would love to have you. So I'll share that link in the comments wherever you may see this video at. And you guys have an amazing day until the next time.